These guys all went off to eat grass, and then Ranger was so not happy about that, so he called them back over. You were all lonely. Yeah, now he's chilled. Much better.
Hey everybody, so this is day 2. I've got 2 separate clips, and I just begin by doing the same thing I did on the first day. I'm walking back and forth, not looking at him, pointing my body away from him, just being neutral. I do have the stick again, but this is the second or last day that I ended up using it. He just ended up being more scared of it, and I used it just to connect him and then used it to replace my hand with. So after this, I didn't keep using it. I'm just trying the same thing, walking closer, trying to catch his eyes, catch his attention. Stick out the stick, see if he remembers what we worked on the previous day, and he reaches out and touches it. He's such a fast learner. I'm so impressed with him. Even though he's scared, the things that do work, he does tend to remember really easily. So there's a lot of speeding up in this whole thing. It takes a long time, lots of patience and repetition. So I thought I'd pause the video again here to watch his body language. So I just have my hand out. First he noses, then lowers, and now he's turned away. So he's, checking me out with 2 different eyes. Not comfortable. He's saying he's not comfortable, but I'm just staying still. Well, I move a little bit closer. So I'm staying, and he's sniffing, he's not sure, and I'm just staying quiet. Body language is neutral. He backs off. Now he scratches his face, which is another tension reliever. I move a little closer, and he reaches out, and boom, there we go. That's the first touch. Just a little fingertip to nuzzle. Knew this session wouldn't really accomplish much, especially since all the other horses had gone down through the rest of the pasture. He can still see them, but they're not close, and you can tell by his body language. He's not happy about that. But I wanted to get in and see if I could get him to focus back on me and practice some of the things that we had just learned, even in his, I guess, heightened state, we'll call it. So that was my goal with this session, was just to sort of see if I could get his attention back on me, just to see where he was mentally. So after I'd let him run out a little bit of his anxiousness, I asked him to come in and touch the stick. He wasn't quite there, so I just put some pressure on, asked him to move his feet. Here we go. Getting him to move. Now, I don't like him turning his butt to me, so I push him on. But when he goes here through the trees, I don't really count that as turning my butt because he's just trying to find a way. The pen is not really ideal for round penning, so I try not to do too much of it, and even now it's gotten all muddy, so I'm just moving his feet, asking him to come around, catching his attention, trying to get him to face up even though he's looking out, distracted for the horses. I reach out the stick, ask him to touch it, and he does. So I release and back up. So day 2's sessions totaled about an hour, 30 minutes separately. One with his buddies gone and one without. So I think here is the 3rd time. Yes, so that's like about after 30-40 minutes. Just working on him touching me and get a little rub there. And then I ended the session there. Went to go get the camera and come a little closer to see if he'd do it. And I could capture a first-person point of view.
Good. You're a good boy. Yeah. It's okay.
We put a Nest camera in the Mustang pen, and this is just a funny little clip that it caught. Him coming over and nosing the camera. That's going to be it for this video. If you like it, and we'll see you in the next one.